hype, no hassle, just honest travel. Welcome to the Honest Travel Guide.
Welcome by the Honest Travel Guide. Today we are going to talk about our epic destinations.
Yeah, we visited around 60 countries in the world around the last 20 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, on different continents.
Yeah, and today we want to show you our personal epic destinations. I think most of them are also not too popular, or at least not, for everybody.
No.
Maybe one of those is. So in this video we're going to tell you about our 4 epic destinations, and also we will show you the destination itself. So this will be a longer video, but you can skip down below. You can see our epic destinations. So if you think, hey, this one is not for me, no worries. Maybe the other 3 are for you. Well, let's start to the first.
Namibia.
Namibia, yes.
Yeah. One of the quiet countries in Africa.
Yeah.
And you can drive around hours without seeing any other car or any other person. So
Yeah, and we have been there twice.
Yep.
Because we love it that much. The first time we were there for, I think, 3 weeks.
Yes.
We saw not even the whole country, and we were in the car for pretty long.
Long drives.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's also a safe country to drive on your own. That's also good to know.
Yeah.
It's not the average Africa country. They suggest you to hire a 4x4 or at least a higher car, because most of the roads are gravel, or even worse.
Yeah.
Some are with, some ways are paved, but yeah, it is also a notorious country for getting a flat tire.
Yeah, but then they can help you.
They can.
If they are around.
If there's somebody around. Yeah. So yeah, we are going to show you our first epic country, like we already said, Namibia. Enjoy. On our way to the Fish River Canyon, it's maybe one of the most beautiful canyons I've ever seen. I've never been, or we have never been to Arizona, but it's pretty comparable. I think even the drive you take, it's just amazing. You drive for hours, sometimes you don't see anything, sometimes you see a lost train, or just a small village, or just a hotel where you can get some coffee, some apple strudel. It's just undescribable how it feels when you drive there all on your own with your family and you don't see anything. When you leave the car, it's just quiet. You hear crickets, you hear everything, but you don't hear any humans at all. And I think this is one of the amazing things about Namibia. So if you don't want to be on your own, you probably should avoid this country. But if you do love this kind of trips, take it. And here we are at the viewpoint of the Fish River Canyon, the second largest canyon in the world after the Grand Canyon in Arizona. This is our second visit. We've been here also a couple of years ago, but still it is amazing, really amazing. Just look at it. Yeah, we had some fun. And yes, we took some pictures. Every angle, it is just amazing. And I think also the most funny part about it is pretty quiet, especially for a wonder of nature like this. Maybe there were a couple of people, but not too much. And I think that's also what really describes Namibia. You can just enjoy the beauty on your own, not with thousands of other people. Sometimes you see amazing places, but there are too many people. Here, for example, an abandoned car somewhere in the road. Yeah, that's an opportunity for me to take the drone out, of course. Another day, another place. This is one of the trains. It's driving a couple of times a week, and we saw heading our way, so we decided to stop to big. Most of the time, well, what they told us is it's for diamond and things like that. Yes, here we are on our way to another amazing place, Kop, also called Ghost Town. And in this town, yes, it has been deserted, and this place is left years ago, and now nature is taking over. Sand everywhere, and there are a lot of buildings. Some are not safe to enter, so there are warnings everywhere. Be safe or stay away. Some buildings are safe. It really depends where you are. It's just amazing to view this. You have to pay a small entrance fee, but it's not too much. I think we spent there for 2, maybe 3 hours, but we really took our time. We were not in a hurry. We really wanted to see this place, take some nice pictures, and I think we did. So yeah, if you're around in Namibia, you definitely should see this place. Like I said, we have been in Namibia twice now. The first time we were there for 3 weeks, but we were not even around this place. So this is the first time for us as well. And this is also another place at the hotel. Here there was a snake. But yeah, the sundowns, it is just amazing. Namibia is known about amazing sunsets and sundowns, I have to say, but it's just amazing. And on the way back it's probably not visible, but yeah, you will see some nice animals. I think also the most amazing thing about Namibia are the skies, especially during the nights. Most of the time there are no clouds, there's not too many light at all. It is pretty, these are wild horses, by the way. They're really living free there, but they are being endangered by some other animals. But yeah, they're still there, thank God. But what I was trying to say is there are amazing night skies with stars. You can see the Milky Way. It's all there, and I think that's also one of the good part of it. Yeah, like I said, it's just amazing. This was our hotel, by the way. Yeah, and Namibia is also known for getting flat tires, so you have to know how to change a tire. By the way, this was my first time ever. Yes, I never had a flat tire in my entire life. And yes, I'm driving cars for now maybe 20 years, but so for me it was the first time. But then it's the most interesting thing. Then you have to find a place where they can fix your spare tire, because now this was our only spare tire. So yeah, we had to drive, I think, for 100 kilometers, and there was a hotel who also offered services to fix tires, because yeah, there are not too many car dealers, so other places like hotels sometimes offer services to fix flat tires. Pretty interesting if you ask me. Here we are also at the famous dunes from Namibia. It's just amazing. I think this is June 45. Yeah, there it is. This is a famous dune. The first time we were here was, I think it was around 12 o'clock. It was a couple of years ago. That was a really bad idea because it was really too hot. This is pretty early during the sunset. And then, it's still heavy, but it's doable. But it's a pretty steep climb. Not that heavy, but yeah, it's still moves the sand, and yes, it was a pretty long climb. I think it took me around 15 minutes or so, but when you're up there, yeah, it's just an amazing view. You also see that the sun is still trying to rise. Shadows. Yeah, and after this dune it was time for the most famous visit, that fly, maybe the most famous trees in Namibia. Before you can get there, you will get to drive by 4x4. You can also do it with your own 4x4, but if you're stuck, and some people do get stuck, then it is your own problem. And after that drive, a small taxi from 5 minutes, then you have to walk for 15 minutes to get to this place, but it's really worth it. And I think this is one of the most special places in Namibia. And yes, we finally did it. This was still on our bucket list, but there it finally was. Flying with a hot air balloon over the Namibian dunes. It was really early in the morning that we had to be there. But yeah, it was just an amazing trip. You will see it in just a few moments. It is not a cheap trip, but for us it was really worth it. Also the crew, everybody around it was really nice, really friendly, helpful. And the experience was just amazing. Of course we had to be a bit lucky that we were flying above the dunes, but thank God we were lucky. Yeah, and those views, yeah, what can I say? Yeah, and I think this also ends our Namibia trip here. Just an amazing place, really, trust me. Right, the second destination.
Also in Africa, but now a tropical island in the Indian Ocean, or a group of islands. It's called the Seychelles. There are 3 main islands. It's Mahé, Praline, and Ladik. And yeah, it's very nice to explore them by car, by boat,
Yeah,
by bicycle.
even that, and it's very easy to visit them indeed by boat. There's an active ferry service all day long
Yep.
between the islands, so it's easy. It is not too crowded. Some islands maybe a bit more, and the beaches are beautiful
Yeah.
everywhere. The views are stunning, and what I really liked also when we were at Preslin is that you can take the car, you can drive to beach A, to B, to C, to public beach, but also create your own beach, because everywhere is sea and beaches. You just park the car and you enjoy.
Yep.
Yeah, It's really amazing.
Yeah, we did also a snorkel tour
Yeah.
to small islands around,
Turtles,
sea turtles. Yeah,
land turtles everywhere.
yeah, yeah. Ladik has big land turtles, over 100 years old.
Yeah. So yeah, we are going to show you why we love this place. It is an older destination for us, but nevertheless, it is still on our list to go back.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Yes, and then we are at the beautiful Seychelles. For us it was a couple of years ago, but still it's maybe one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. If you really love beaches, but also want to see a bit of the country. And just explore the island on your own. There are multiple islands. We were at the second largest island, Preslin, but we also visited other islands. There's an excellent boat service which connects all the islands. And also here the beautiful part of the Seychelles when we were back in the days. It was not that crowded. And I think that's beautiful. You can just take your car, go to public beaches. Some beaches, yes, there are tourists, but there are also public beaches where you can just park your car and you're really the only one. I think that's the most beautiful part of this country because all the beaches, wow, they're just amazing. Funny part is that they are recommended really small cars because the roads are pretty small and you can cross most of the islands within, what is it, 30 minutes or so. Even Preslin, it's not too big. So we took a small compact car and it was just fine. Like I said, the nature is also beautiful over here. There's an active marine life. There are a lot of fishes everywhere. And I think this is definitely a place to shoot on your bucket list if you love tropical places. Because man oh man, this is just tropical. But do keep in mind, there are better times to visit this place. The best time to visit this place seems to be between April and November. Otherwise you can get a lot of rain, so that's maybe one thing you should keep in mind if you want to enjoy those beautiful views, because if it is cloudy, of course, it doesn't look that white, the beaches, but I think you still will have a great holiday experience, but I think you want the best ride if you are there. I'm just trying to cross it without getting wet. And this is one of the famous golf resorts. It also connects to a public beach, to cross the country or across the golf course. when you're there, well, and you have the chance, why not? It's time to quit the relaxing to enjoy the water life. Gaan we nou vooruit trekken? Go ahead, Monique. Just do that. Maybe Monique should do the work. Why not? I want to relax. No, just kidding. Just took some time on the water. It's a pretty quiet water, so why not? Most things you can do at the Seychelles is by boat. They have a lot of activities. There are just local tour operators. You can just book it probably with your own tour operator if you maybe book it with a large company. And most of them are going to small places, small islands, sometimes in the middle of the sea, but always with beautiful fishes. It's just amazing. Just by snorkeling you can see the most beautiful fishes, and there are a lot of fishes. We have been to a lot of places, but I think the Seychelles is really one of the best places for us to see different kinds of fishes. Most of the time they drop you at an island for a small amount of time, and then, well, you go to another island, to another place. Of course, all those islands look pretty comparable to each other, but yeah, when you're there, you want to see it, right? And that's also what we did. Yeah, also finally we had some rain. And of course, also food is being taken care of on the ship. I still remember that they were just excellent. Good quality. This is maybe one of the most famous places in the Seychelles, Ladik. Also the most famous beaches. Also Coca-Cola did a lot of commercial activities over there. And you can also notice at this beach, yes, it is pretty crowded. It was just a hard time to take some good pictures. And yeah, sometimes you have to enjoy your lunch just looking at the road and at the sea. Just amazing. Yes, we were there around Christmas time. And these are one of the famous turtles. They're everywhere at the island. They're just living free, so they're not, they're not in captivity. You can just spot them around the places. Just amazing. Ladik is famous for renting bikes, so they really advise you to rent a bike. It's not a large island, you can travel in half an hour from one side to the other side of the island by bike. It's just a nice experience. Also over here you spot some turtles, or a turtle I should say. Seychelles is really a nice, beautiful, tropical place too. Alright, well, once again, welcome back.
Next destination.
Yeah, we're going away from the heat.
We're going to Europe, also to an island in the north of Europe. It's called the island of ice and fire and volcanoes. And it is
Maybe you already are going to guess it.
Iceland.
What could it be? But it is indeed Iceland. Yeah, a very nice nature exploration.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were there in November. We saw northern lights. We saw snow, but not too much snow. Waterfalls, ice.
An active volcano.
Active volcano.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it in 1 week, and we saw I think it is one of the most chosen routes.
Yeah,
the Golden
Circle.
Yeah. So you're driving from in a circle.
In a circle.
Wow. Yeah, but everybody is doing that. But nevertheless, yes, you will see some more tourists, but it was never too much for me.
No.
Only on the how do you call it, beach?
Yeah, it's a black beach with very dangerous waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can talk about it, but maybe you just have to see it for yourself. When you're in Europe or you want to see a really nice, nature environment.
Yeah, and huge waterfalls.
Yeah, then this
Ice.
Country is definitely for you. the most famous beaches. You have to be really be careful because a lot of people have been drowned by just strange waves. And yes, this is in the middle of the night because yes, the northern light. Yeah, wow, this is where we really came for, and it didn't disappoint at all. Early in the morning we decided to go to another famous place. You can see still some ice. It's called Diamond Beach, where we are going to. It is really famous and it's a really nice place to see. You see some stunning black sands with ice all over the place. But yeah, we took our time because also when you are driving, you just see nature everywhere. There are everywhere beautiful places to look at. Yeah. Even if I look back at this video, I think it is just amazing. I should come back sometime. This is the Diamond Beach. And here we were at an active volcano. That's also Iceland, of course, known and famous for the active volcanoes. It has just happened 1 or 2 days ago. It was still active, but it was I wouldn't say completely safe, but yeah, you were able to walk on it, to be there for a small amount of time. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this destination. Well, now once again, we're going back the other way.
Yeah.
We're going back to Africa or the Middle East.
The Middle East.
Yeah, this is a country which really took by surprise.
Yeah, it is not very touristic. It is very authentic.
Yeah.
The neighbors are the United Arab Emirates, and you cannot compare it.
No, it's definitely not the same. We've
No,
been in all those.
it's very a
Emirates.
traditional country, and we're talking about Oman.
Yeah, yeah. We've been there for more than a week.
Yeah, 1.5 week.
And it was just amazing, especially the people. They were so friendly, helpful. They invited us for all kind of things. We were there when it was the traditional month.
The slaughter
the
festival.
slaughter festival. People invited us to their homes. We even had some troubles to get to a specific location with waterfall, and they said, well, just park your car, drive with us. So first we were some hesitant, but in the end we did it and we had an amazing time. We still have contact with those people sometimes over Instagram, funny enough. So yeah, I think this is the whole vibe. It were not only that people, but also other people were very friendly.
Yeah. They are, even that they don't speak good English sometimes, with the hands and the feet, they're trying to help you, to guide you to the right in the right direction. So yeah, it is very traditional. Thus for me, like a woman, you need to dress a little bit
Yeah,
properly.
Yeah.
So no shoulders, your knees need to be covered, no bikinis, but a bathing suit, just like that.
To be respectful.
Yes, yes, because they're very traditional.
Yeah. But nevertheless, we really enjoyed it. We still have another part we want to see in Oman, but well, maybe next year or the year after. But yeah, it is definitely on our top 4 epic destinations because
Yes.
it is just that different. And yeah, the people really.
But also the nature, the culture,
Yeah,
everything. There are mountains, the desert,
yeah, it's just a combination of everything.
local
Yeah.
coat markets.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot about a
Only
really
on the
traditional
Friday
goat
morning.
market. Yes, that was definitely amazing. Not a tourist one because we were one of the only one over there, but yeah, yeah. You have to see it for yourself. Trust me, it's in the end of the video if you want to skip. But yeah, just take a look at it. See you soon.
Yeah.
Kijk hoe diep. Regen in Oman.
Ocean. No man's land. Open your eyes. Just look at me.
Well, that was our final epic destination. I think it's almost impossible to say this is the best country or the one you have the best feeling about. It's really your own personal preference, and I think it's also depending on the people you met.
Yeah.
But for us, after 20 years of traveling, those four were really the most special ones.
Yes.
And I wouldn't say that other countries are less. Of course not. When you travel,
They're
you know what
all
we mean.
unique.
Yeah, they're all unique. But I think these are countries, most of them are maybe less known, but really recommended if you are a how do you say, the
Globetrotter.
globetrotter, you definitely should visit them, or at least give it a try. Well, we want to thank you for your time. Hopefully you have some inspiration. And well, like and subscribe to see more of these videos, or even see hotel reviews. We do all kind of stuff with reviewing things. Hopefully see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.